To go from where you were when you started in 2017 to what this is now, I mean, is this something that you foresaw in your wildest dreams?
Yes.
I love
Yes, and it's even bigger. My name is Dominique Villanueva, and I am the co-founder and executive of Vision and Strategy for Fountain Heights Farms here in Birmingham, Alabama, and we are Birmingham built. Yeah, so we started in 2017 growing food in our front and backyard for ourselves. And like anyone who grows a garden, there's always an abundance of extra food. And so as we met our neighbors and saw them kind of walk by and peek and look at our garden and offer them and share. And then my husband was mowing these empty lots next door to our home. And I kind of looked at him and I was like, you know, what do you think about if I started a garden there? And so we put in 6 rows in 2018, and then we put in a greenhouse, and then we got another lot, and now we have 11 lots here in Fountain Heights Farms. We do share a lot of our food. We grow so much, but we also know that people just sometimes need and have a gap in, you know, maybe a check or a, you know, grocery budget. And so anytime that we can, we put things in the freestand and they come and pick up, and you know, we get things like, well, how do you grow that, you know, or how do you cook this, or man, that was really good. You got any more of those? You know, there's one neighbor who really likes to include green onions in his eggs, and so I'm always trying to put out a few green onions. But, you know, it's really the waves of people who, you know, might be walking by or driving by that kind of keep us, especially when it's hot in Alabama, keep us farming and keep us doing this work because we know it's needed. I really love this work. I love that I get to make something beautiful, that I get to work in community, that all that we do, it really brings joy to people when they pass by, even if they don't know us personally. They know our farm space and they're able to say, oh yeah, you know, that place, you know. And that, I think, is what makes it a calling. I moved here in 2012. After the passing of HB 56, which is an anti-immigration law, and I did work around making sure that people knew that they still had rights to health care. And it was beautiful, wonderful work, and I fell in love with the city and all of the activism and organizing and people coming together to really love each other, and decided to stay, and I've been here ever since. And this is a neighborhood that I have been welcomed into, unlike any other neighborhood, where I know almost all of my neighbors. We're on a first name basis. They know my kids. We have, you know, beautiful events here, gatherings, and it's just a really beautiful community feeling. There's lots of wisdom in our elders that are still here, and it's just a warmth that this neighborhood has that makes it really, really special. We'll be breaking ground in Q1 of the first neighborhood market and grocery store and community kitchen that our neighborhood has had in almost 70 years, which is huge. We're planning on what it looks like to do community development in an agriculture and nature-focused way, and I think that that's a really special thing that we get to explore here in Birmingham. So the vision is big. It's really big. It is a beautiful, historic, loving, expressive neighborhood that deserves great food, and we noticed there was a gap in both beauty in our neighborhood and also food, and so we are really honored to be able to fill that role.